Eh bien bonjour à tous et bienvenue sur ma chaîne Sabrina 820 Gaming. Je suis très heureuse de vous retrouver pour ce nouvel épisode de Martha is Dead sur PS5. Ouais, j'ai lancé un live tout à l'heure, l'écran a encore figé. C'est pour ça que je fais le jeu sur Twitch maintenant, parce que j'en ai marre des jeux comme ça sur YouTube. Non. Alors je suis désolée de commencer avec une tête comme ça. Je devais me débarrasser de la tête.
Under the bridge, the church, town, speak, the white lady.
Je devais me débarrasser de la tête, mais le jeu a dû avoir peur de la tête et il a bugué. De toute façon, le seul bug qui revient tout le temps dans ce jeu, c'est l'écran qui se fige. L'autre jour, j'ai pu faire un live de 4 heures sur Twitch. J'ai eu aucun souci. Alors, je croyais c'est là que ça a bugué tout à l'heure. Hein. Parce que, logiquement, je suis au bon endroit pour jeter la tête. Mais je me demande si c'est pas dans le bas qu'il faut que j'aille. Je vais aller dans le bas, j'espère que ça va pas rebugger. Hein. Ah bah tiens. Elle est complètement starbée cette bonne femme. Hein. Ah bah faut que j'aille développer les... Ouais, il y a 2 pellicules à développer. Je vais aller développer les deux pellicules. En espérant.
Now I can develop the role and hopefully
Bah oui,
have
tiens,
my
le courant est
questions
revenu.
answered.
Ouais. Oh là, je croyais que ça allait bugger encore. Ouais. Objectif à jour. Je tousse. Bah, développer la photo, ouais. Et puis, développer la photo. Alors après, il y a le vélo, là. Trouver une pompe. Je sais pas où je vais trouver cette pompe. Bah dis donc, ça prend feu là-bas. Je pense que la fin du jeu est proche. Enfin, elle est folle dingue. Hein. Elle est folle dingue, notre Julia. Ouais, bah cette photo-là, oui, elle voulait la développer, celle de sa sœur qu'elle a prise dans le... Alors. Mince, parce que... Non, là, c'était... La carte mal placée, mais le problème, c'est que j'arrive même pas à voir... C'était bien avec le joystick... Ouais. Ah si, attendez, comme ça, ouais, c'était comme ça. Ok.
I will return to you, Martha. Together we will sort out everything. Just you and I.
Bon alors, normalement, là, j'ai... Ouais, j'ai plus que ça, hein, donc, comme vous voyez. Donc, développer la photo. Et je sais plus, j'ai tellement de photos que je sais plus lesquelles je vais développer, là. Il y a une photo qu'il faut que je développe, mais je sais pas laquelle. Alors, ça va être laquelle? Parce que... Ah, peut-être là. Voilà.
Oh dear God, so it's true. I killed my sister. I did everything to hide the truth.
Donc c'est elle qui a
Then
tué
I
sa
killed my
sœur.
mother to rid myself of the guilt. But she was nasty and everything was her fault. God, what does that make me? I don't deserve to live a second longer. Maybe I will see her again and I can try and ask for her forgiveness. But if there is nothing after death, at least I will be free from this suffering. I know it's not right, but I can't do this anymore.
Donc c'est pas la mère qui a tué la... Tirer dessus, tirer sur ce...
I fired instinctively at that soldier, hitting him right in the head, but it was not a good idea. He obviously didn't come alone. When the others came in, I closed my eyes. I heard a lot of commotion and then felt a sharp pain in the stomach. They were kicking me while another tried in vain to convince himself that the soldier on the ground was still alive. They hit me in the ribs, the back, and the stomach. I couldn't breathe, and at the same time I felt the need to vomit. They were ordered to put me on a seat.
Ouais, spécial, hein, le scénario de ce jeu.
That I couldn't feel my hands or feet.
Nero, coucou, comment vas-tu?
On the seat next to me was my father. He was breathing, but he appeared to be unconscious. The guy in charge started asking me questions. He kept hitting me in the face and head with some kind of short cane.
Ça va bien, bah
So
écoute, ça va
violent,
super
I thought
aussi,
my
merci.
skull would crack open. All I could taste in my mouth was blood and broken teeth. I ran my tongue across my teeth, thinking to myself that I'd never be able to smile again. A frivolous thought, perhaps, but a painful one nonetheless. Part of my top lip was cut open and was hanging down. I foolishly tried to
Donc
put it
c'est
back
Julia
in place
qui a
using
tué
my
Martha.
tongue and lower lip.
Parce qu'elle est folle.
I threw up.
Et puis elle croyait que c'était sa mère. Ah bah d'accord.
They forced me to confess that my father had been carrying out all kinds of activity within the German army. Of course, I didn't know anything about it, so I tried to explain. But those punches... I would have done whatever it took to stop them. Whatever it took. Just after I told them what they wanted to hear, the general said, All it took were 2 slaps and you sold out your father, you German whore. Then he ordered my father to be executed. It took less than a moment.
Ouais.
He didn't even move.
Bah, il n'a même pas bougé.
Il
pouvait pas trop bouger.
My time had come. They all left except for the soldier who had the unpleasant task of finishing me off. I wanted to die, but not like that. Terror engulfed me. I could almost hear the sound of my body evaporating. The gun pointed to my forehead. I couldn't look at his face. I stank. I felt indecent. Then he moved the gun on purpose and shot without hitting me. He had taken pity on me. It must have been my fate not to die. He quickly cut the ropes and pushed me to the ground, saying out loud, "It's done. The German whore has been dealt with." I was left motionless on the ground. He left, and I fainted again.
Bon, il l'a pas tué. Mais enfin, toute sa famille est morte à la Julia.
When I came around, I did not know what to do. I was completely empty and felt pain everywhere. Everyone was dead. I was now alone in the world. I felt a desire to hear their voices one last time on Daddy's recorder in the dark room. Provided the soldiers hadn't destroyed it, that is.
Ah, elle veut entendre les voix sur le magnéto. Ah bah oui, on voit qu'on approche de la fin. Bon, j'espère que ça va pas encore bugger.
Now I will wake her up and she will confess. You can bet on it.
What are you doing with your father's gun? It's dangerous. Stop it.
Talk. Tell me everything now. Tell me what you have done.
Okay. Calm down. I will tell you everything. I found that strange note when I woke up, and I immediately realized that something was wrong. Something was up with you, aside from your usual quirks. I came to check, but you weren't in your bedroom. You had spoken about the lake, and I got worried, so I called your father, and we went to see what was going on. We found you sitting in your underwear at the side of the lake. You kept saying that nothing had happened, and you kept repeating things like that. I hugged you to try and make you feel better, but you did not speak again for days. What is happening to you?
You should tell me what's going on. I'm not going to that loony bin.
I would never have wanted this, but I'm afraid you will harm yourself further. You were really hurting yourself in front of the piano that night. What else could we do?
You killed my sister and now you're afraid because I found out. So you're making up stories, aren't you? But I'm not falling for it this time.
What are you saying? Your sister? Please, no. I was not well. I didn't know what I was saying. So many years have passed. You were little then. I thought everyone had forgotten that nonsense.
Shut up! Don't speak. Don't say anything else.
What are you doing, my daughter? Why do you want to ruin your life?
I'm sorry. It wasn't me who just shot Mummy. It wasn't me. I didn't know who I was anymore. Everything had fallen apart. I was afraid of myself. My God, it was terrible. I had always been convinced that I was too good for myself, but then I had become my own enemy. I was the danger. What should I have done? I thought about the puppet theatre in my old room. There I could find something in myself, perhaps. So I rushed to go play with it again.
Elle va pas aller rejouer aux marionnettes quand même. Bah, il est temps que tu te calmes, ma mémère, hein, parce que... Vous voyez, j'ai tout fait. Le théâtre de marionnettes. Examiner le théâtre de marionnettes. Il n'y a que le téléphone. Il y a 2 numéros que j'ai pas fait. Sinon, retourner au théâtre de marionnettes. Ah bah tiens, le vélo, c'est fini, ça. Gonfler le pneu. Tiens, c'est bizarre, j'ai pas eu l'impression de l'avoir fait. Puis ça met que c'est validé. Trouver une pompe, je l'ai pas trouvé. Je comprends pas pourquoi ça valide. Alors là, je ne comprends pas du tout. C'est bizarre parce que l'histoire de la pompe, j'ai pas trouvé la pompe, j'ai pas gonflé le vélo et ça met que la mission est validée. Ouais. Là c'était dehors, je vais voir le téléphone. Ah ouais, peut-être c'est R1. Peut-être utiliser le briquet parce que... Parce que le téléphone, il y a le 6938. Bon, on va essayer 6938, je vais voir. Est-ce que je peux le faire maintenant? Non, on fait pareil.
Maybe later.
Puis l'autre, c'était le 6593. Ah bah, t'aurais besoin d'un médecin, 6593.
Not now.
Pas maintenant, bon bah... Va faire ton petit théâtre de marionnettes si ça t'amuse.
Mummy nearly died giving birth to me. This is what remains in my memory of my mother's, nanny's, and father's stories. I remember little to nothing of my childhood at home. I have to try, though. Maybe the important events I should know are right there. How are you, madam? I feel a sharp pain. Do you need anything? I can feel it. The time has come. Everything is ready. Help! Something is wrong. Edith, help! Irene is not well.
Alors.
How are you, honey?
I'm getting weaker and weaker. to hurry. Arena is sick.
Don't worry, Irene. The pain you feel is natural. Push, Irene, push.
Mais je vois pas ce qu'il faut faire. J'ai pas compris trop ce qu'il y avait à faire avec le gameplay.
Push, Irene, push.
Alors. Ah, j'ai dû encore me planter. J'ai pas fait encore ce qu'il fallait.
Push, Irene, push.
J'ai bien compris qu'il y avait... Alors là, c'était blanc. Là, c'est quand ils disent, en fait. Là, là, là. Ouais, mais je fais... Oh bah dis donc, j'ai réussi pourtant, là. Bon non.
Push, Irene, push.
Ah non, mais non, parce que j'ai réussi, là. J'ai pas réussi assez, apparemment. Eh oh, c'est pas facile. Mais c'est quoi ce gameplay là? Qu'elle accouche et puis voilà quoi. Parce que là ça commence à faire un petit peu... Ouais ben là ça me c'est chiant. Hein. Qu'elle accouche et puis voilà quoi. Oh, mince. C'est chiant, ça me fait mal aux mains. Bon, pour ceux qui viennent, désolé, il y a une femme qui accouche. Avec une jolie musique. Ah bah hein. J'espère qu'il faut pouvoir commencer.
I feel sick. I feel myself wasting away.
It's going to be okay.
Ah mais il y a le deuxième.
Poor Mummy. She has suffered so much. I have hurt her so much ever since I was born.
Mummy, I'm hungry. No, it's not mealtime, you little nuisance.
Petite peste, bon d'accord.
Mummy, I'm thirsty. You just had a drink, whiner. Mummy, I'm sleepy. You can't sleep now. Mummy, I have to pee. That's enough! Go to your room! Get out of my sight! I can stand you no longer! How dare you! I will make you pay for that! My hands are not enough! You need to learn properly this time!
Qu'est-ce qu'elle veut faire, la méchante mère, encore là?
Sorry, it was an accident,
Oh là là.
Mummy. Please don't hit me.
Oh, ah bah d'accord.
This is just a game. Is it only a game? I believe the White Lady said that my lost memories would return in the place of my happy childhood. This is the only place I have ever been truly happy. Are these my memories then? Is this actually my life?
Bon, ces pièces de théâtre commencent à être un peu énervant, je trouve.
What are you doing, Martha? You could have got Martha a glass, you little know-it-all. Sorry, Mummy.
talk about everything, okay?
Okay, Father, but first I want to play with my puppets for a while.
Julia, don't be silly. Come to church right away.
Allez à l'église. Elle réveille tout l'église. Bon, je pense que ça doit être marqué. Ouais, bah vous voyez, ça va être la fin, hein, de toute façon. Prendre le vélo. Ouais. Ah bah oui, juste ici alors. Ok. Bon, ce qui est drôle, c'est que je l'ai pas regonflé, j'ai pas trouvé la pompe, mais l'objectif s'est mis tout seul. Bon, d'accord. Ouh là 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 là. Ouais, puis je vais où comme ça, moi? Là-bas? Ouh, c'est pas très maniable, hein, le vélo, hein. Alors, attendez, je sais pas si je suis dans la bonne direction. Ah, il y a même là-bas, il y a un autre objectif, là-bas. Je suis en train de cracher mes boyaux. Bon, je sais pas, je sais pas.
Thanks to the heroic assistance of Martha Kay, daughter of General Eric Kay.
Donc là, ce serait à droite.
A mission devised by the partisans to steal weapons from the German army has been put to a stop. The same animals were involved in the killing of the general's other daughter, Julia Kay. And in an attempt to murder young Martha herself, the vile traitors were executed on the spot.
Est-ce que je suis dans... Je préfère regarder, est-ce que je suis dans la bonne? Bah, je vois plus mon... Je vois plus.
Justice has been served for Italy, for Duce
Oh,
the
c'est pas...
Second.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe, là?
Those boys, they had all been killed and it was my fault. They were my age, and a few of them were our friends. I didn't think it would go like that, but wasn't it obvious, really? What was I actually expecting? I felt like a coward. But what could I have done? Should I have betrayed my father? I loved my father, but I also loved my friend Lapo. Which side was I on? I just listened to my heart. I thought it was the right thing to do. But instead, it was the worst thing I could have done.
Je sais pas où je dois aller, hein, parce que c'est l'église. Mais je la vois pas.
I didn't go anywhere near the soldiers, Germans or allies. They had all caused me harm. I didn't want to approach anyone, for any reason.
Donc par là, alors.
I didn't go anywhere else.
Ah bah non, l'église, elle est là, c'est là.
Once I crossed that threshold, I completely lost touch with reality. Everyone around me had died while I survived everything.
Oh là là, je croyais que ça allait... J'ai l'impression que c'est quand ça fait des sauvegardes automatiques que le jeu se met à bugger. pense que là, c'est la fin du jeu. Hein. Bah, c'est un jeu qui est pas mal, un scénario un peu bizarre. Hein. Bon, la Julia, en fait, elle est folle dingue, quoi. Mais bon, elle a une enfance spéciale.
I don't remember how things went. I just remember a big light and then photographs were being taken of me. There was a man dressed in white, a doctor, I presume. He was asking me questions, but I didn't understand what he was actually asking me. He wrote something on a piece of paper and then 2 nurses led me away. I was in the mental asylum. Some women were talking to themselves, others cried. Some were even covered in their own filth. Others were violent and tried to hurt themselves any way possible. They started to give me injections. What they gave me made my whole body shake.
Ouais, s'est retrouvé
I
dans
broke my
l'asile.
vertebrae and an ankle. I think it was called cardiazole or something like that. My body was like a fire that didn't want to be put out. When it appeared to be quenched, it would come back, even stronger than before. In the end, though, they won. There was no longer any need for therapy. Something inside of me had died. But nevertheless, I insisted on carrying along this painful journey. I was stronger than I could ever have imagined.
Parce que là, je sais pas. Tiens, on va là-bas. Hein. Une sorte de porte rouge. Ouais, c'est une glace, mais non, ça ne dit pas d'aller là. Ah si.
Who are you? Wait, wait. I want answers. Don't go away. Talk to me about Martha, please.
Martha is dead. I killed her to take possession of her life. I will never find peace for what I have done.
I feared that would be the case. And what about Mummy?
Mummy is dead. Nobody knows that better than I do, unfortunately. It's useless to try and deceive ourselves.
Did I do what I think I've done?
Yes, damn it. It really happened. I cut her into pieces and buried her under the bridge. God, all that blood.
My God, I knew it. What about Daddy? The soldiers? Did that really happen?
My mind is playing weird tricks on me. I saw him sitting there because I was afraid. Daddy is okay. He is strong and able to look after himself. Certainly better than I can.
Okay, this is almost impossible to believe. What about Nanny?
Poor Nanny. She really had nothing to do with it. But she died in our villa due to the bombings. We saved ourselves for some time by taking refuge at her house. Privileges for being rich. Feelings don't count for much, though.
My poor Nanny. I'm afraid to ask about Lapo.
Bah, Lapo, il est mort aussi, hein.
Lapo
Tout le monde
is
est
dead.
mort.
He was blown up by a landmine. He got into trouble and paid with his life. My dear friend. Poor boy.
Just as I remembered, unfortunately. One last question. The pregnancy?
Martha was pregnant. Her deformed baby died with her. Maybe she was in pain.
That's enough now. All of these questions are pointless, aren't they? It's all inside of us. We just need to turn the mirror. Is it not all just the reflection of an unknowable existence? Nothing more than a puppet show. Ready for everything with open arms, even ready to kill. Legs always ready to run. The womb that conceived in sin.
Ah, c'est spécial, hein.
Lastly, the mind. To protect us, it has turned us into monsters. Either way, we cannot live like this, can we? I'll take care of it. I don't need to worry. I'll try to sleep if I can. I've got this.
Bon, est-ce que c'est fini? Bon, elle est devenue folle dingue, et puis elle est enfermée à l'asile, quoi.
On the 26th of July, San Casciano was bombed and the church was destroyed. But I was not there then. I was already in the asylum. Once again, stubbornly, I was not dead. The bombs hadn't killed me, and I had also survived myself. The most absurd test, and the hardest one. The war ended some time ago now, both out there and inside of me. I was on the wrong side of the gate, but now I can turn the page. Life is opening its doors again, isn't it? If I hadn't been so lucky to survive myself, I would have thrown everything away. We think that danger is all around us, ready to attack. But the most devious and misleading dangers are the ones that are inside of us. They grow without us realizing. They make us suffer, remain confused, and remove our self-respect. I would have wanted to ask for help, but I was alone. This is my story. Thank you for being here, for listening to me. Now I'm ready to leave. How long will it take to get home?
Voilà, voilà, je crois que c'est fini cette fois-ci. Bon, alors ils disent que le jeu a une durée de 5 heures, hein. Avec moi, forcément, il a été... Heureusement, aujourd'hui, il est possible de demander de l'aide et de la recevoir. Même quand on est seul, même quand on est désespéré. Mais même quand on a l'impression que la vie n'a pas de sens, si la vie semble n'avoir rien à nous offrir, ce n'est que parce qu'on n'est plus capable de le voir. Il y a toujours quelque chose d'important qui nous attend. Bah, j'ai pas le temps de lire. Bon. Bah oui, c'est sur la psychologie, hein. C'est clair que... Bon, bah finalement, hein, c'est un jeu qui m'aura quand même plu, hein. Bon, il est très spécial, hein. Au tout début, ça me plaisait pas du tout. Et puis finalement, vous voyez, ça m'a tenu en haleine. Mais bon, ça parle de la folie, parce que effectivement, cette Julia, elle a tué tout le monde, quoi. Elle est folle, quoi. Mais apparemment, elle a eu une enfance, bon, des plus difficiles, on va dire. Bon, je vais passer le jeu, les crédits. Alors, je pense pas qu'il va y avoir... Ah bah si, on peut avancer comme ça. Bon bah c'est bien, c'est un jeu que parce que je l'avais acheté il y a longtemps, ce jeu-là, bah voilà, j'ai réussi à le terminer entre deux. Par contre, il y a beaucoup de bugs, hein. Moi, les bugs sans arrêt, c'est l'écran qui se fige. Je pense que c'est quand il y a les sauvegardes auto, ça doit faire bugger le jeu, quoi. J'ai terminé le jeu à 90%, c'est ça que ça veut dire, non? Voilà, bah écoutez les amis, c'était Martha is Dead. Eh bien, c'est terminé. J'espère que ce jeu, en tout cas, vous aura plu. Non, je vais pas dire vous liker, vous abonner, parce que je suis pas sur YouTube, là. Enfin, pour la rediffusion YouTube, hein, n'hésitez pas à liker, à vous abonner. Voilà, je vous fais de gros bisous. À très vite pour de nouvelles aventures. Salut tout le monde.